Bit of a different game today. Bit of a different game. We are going to play Project Zero. A lot of you will know it better as Fatal Frame. It released in America as Fatal Frame. In Japan, where it was originally made, it was just called Zero. And in Europe, and I believe the UK as well, it must have been, because the one I saw was that when I was young, was Project Zero. Small side note, I think zero might mean like death or something in Japan, so it's like a little play on that. It's about ghosts and spirits and things. I'm reluctant to start without anyone here, because it is kind of a somewhat of a, story-based sort of adventure game. But if no one's here, no one's here. Anyway, we may have some lurkers. I can't actually see the live viewer count, so for all I know, there's people here, and I never really know. Right. Bronze, or however you pronounce that? No. We are Redcoat. Here we go. Quite dramatic music. It's good though, it's good. Now, I haven't really, tested the audio levels on this yet, so if I'm being blared over, just let me know. I also just got myself a new controller, and so I had to unplug a few things and move a few things to, what's the word? To, get it in. Oh, God. Seems like we're getting some funkiness there. Ooh. Okay. So I've been disconnected for some reason. Let's have less of that. Okay, that's sort of... That's thrown me off a little bit. I think I may need to check a few things, because this is sounding quite loud on my end. No, I think it's doing alright. Okay, excuse me. Just had to check. Right, we don't have anyone here anyway, so I guess I'm just gonna get right into it. Now, I'm imagining you can change these on the fly, so probably don't have to worry too much. Jesus Christ, they got the whole alphabet, more or less, there. It goes to type H. You shot a fish. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Was it a Resident Evil 4 fish by chance? Maybe you were filling your inventory, or maybe it was Red Dead Redemption, or maybe it was just a real-life fish for some odd reason. Either way, Random Returnal has come in with the most random of comments. Fascinating.
I wonder how long it's been since my brother and I began to see things other people can't see. My big brother, he was so sweet and kind. He was the only one I could open up to about these visions. After our mother died, he was my only family.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
My brother was in search of someone. Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to, disappeared while researching a book. When he told me that he got a lead on Mr. Takamine's whereabouts, I felt uneasy, like he was going far away.
Himuro seemed to be how he kind of pronounced it.
The
What?
forbidden rituals of this area. It looks like Mr. Takamine was doing research into them. I wonder if his group is still here.
Okay, with that out of the way, I can unpack some things. Right off the bat, I find the voice acting a little goofy. Especially that girl going, "Oh, my big brother, he was so kind. It sounds like the beginning of some sort of weird porn thing, to be honest. But we will not judge the book by its cover. I would imagine that a lot more effort went into the Japanese voiceovers anyway. And these are probably just some last-minute dubs that they added in to appease the Americans and redcoats of the world. So we are looking for... I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name, but we're looking for a man that this boy here is very indebted to. Why is this very young-looking, sort of twink-like boy indebted to this man? Seems kind of suspect to me, but yeah, we really owe this professor, whatever his name was. Everything is crushed by the fallen beam, almost beyond recognition. Oh, high quality, Sinister. Sinister Heather. We have a $10 donation. It does sound sus. Like, they're describing him as a man, like an older man. And let me move the camera a bit. I mean, let me know if I'm wrong, but he looks about 12 years old. Twink like at that as well. It's high quality. This is the first time I've ever really played one of these games properly. Which actually, you've given me a great segue into that. I once played a tiny bit of one of these, and this isn't even a she, this is a he, which proves my point about him looking twink-like. we can move the light with our thing as well, the other stick. What was I? Yeah, I played a tiny bit of one of these on a demo disc ages and ages ago. Like, literally, wow. Could have been like 15 years ago or something. I had no idea what game series it belonged to, though. Because over in the UK, it was called Project Zero. And in America, it's called Fatal Frame. So I always thought it was just some strange, obscure Japanese game, but it's, and I guess to an extent, but it is quite a well-known series. And yeah, so I played a tiny bit of a demo. I could never get very far though, so I didn't really, I never really got into it. But it tickled me knowing that I played a bit of a demo and it was this big game series that I didn't even realize at the time. And fast forward a bit, well, 10 or 15 years, and I hear it's a retro horror game and all this, fixed camera angles, so it seemed like the perfect thing for me to try. High quality AC. I have my new controller now. It's very quiet compared to the other one. Now, I did notice a little bit of a hiccup at the start where it disconnected. Hopefully that is few and far between. Mr. Takamine? Takamine? It can't be Takamine. This isn't Red Coat language. It's going to be pronounced differently. It sounded like they said Takamane or something. I'm just going to call him that. Ooh, yeah, we had them not that long ago as well. They switched up the clocks. I always get thrown off when they do that. I haven't, but you've given me an extra one to twice it is. Anyway, Takamane should be in the mansion somewhere. I've got to find him fast. This is a GameSir controller. It was only £40 actually. It has Hall effect sticks. You've got back pedals on it. Lots of little features and things you can tweak. The main thing I got it for though really was just so that I had a quiet controller for playthroughs. And that it delivers. For example, here is the Xbox D-pad. Now that's right up against the mic to be fair, but it's pretty loud. And then this one. It doesn't even get picked up on the mic. Well, it probably would a little bit, but the noise gate is clearing it out. So, point is, it's less quiet. Yeah, I did hear a little bit of mixed things on whether they, the quality in that. I figured I'd give it a risk. It's mostly got good reviews and stuff. Time will tell, though. Time will tell. That little hiccup with the connection was a little worrying, but... Ooh, I've played one of them. I played The New Nightmare, and I did stream that. I could never win that as a child, but I finally got around to it about a year or two ago, maybe. Probably nearer to that, actually. More like a few months. I still have to do the really old ones, though. Okay, they're showing a blue light. Now, does that mean something large beyond the lattice? It kind of looks like a person covered with a cloth. Okay, the blue light is closed. And there was a bit of a noise there, like static almost. Okay, probably something to do there. We'd best figure out the controls. Here we go. He kind of moves like he shat himself. It's quite slow. Like, that's his run? He's not putting much welly into that, is he? I tried to emulate the Xbox version of this because I heard it had better graphics and they had like extra features, possibly another ending as well. The Xbox thing wasn't the emulation is far behind PS2 emulation though. There's no nice way to say it. It really is like miles behind. And unfortunately, it didn't really work out. Now, I thought his slow run was just down to that at the time, but he has it here as well. Gabe has found a new love for a certain game. Oh, high quality! Gabe is just as if we didn't need any more proof that Gabe is a based young man. High quality. There's an angry-looking mask on the wall. Ooh. That there is. High quality. It's funny, nothing really... It's a very simple gameplay style, obviously, but nothing really sort of replaces that in my eyes. Like, I don't know how the modern ones are, but I'm sure they probably don't quite scratch that same itch. I feel like there's still a place for more basic gameplay. There's a box of film on the floor, and right away I'm seeing that it's quite fiddly getting it to recognize where that was. Type 14 film. I found type 14 film. I think I can use it with my camera. Ah. While holding the camera, press the circle button to take shooting stance and to enter finder mode. Okay. You can take photos with the X or R1 button while in finder mode. Seems simple enough. While in finder mode, you can control the player's viewpoint with the left analog stick. Oh, that's a little bit fucky actually. So we move the camera with the left stick. Now, that might sound a bit like, oh, what's the problem? You don't even realize half the time, but modern games you always aim with the right stick. So it's going to feel very strange. And we use the right stick to move around, which is going to feel really odd. Siren Blood Curse. This sounds like a good fortune. Hold on, why don't I actually just screenshot that right now? I'm always looking for more to play. So high quality, Sinister. High quality. Okay, we also have the square button moves to find it quickly. Maybe it's like a sensitivity thing. And triangle, I'm assuming it's like a quick turnaround. Enter the tutorial by selecting Scraps under File in the menu. Scraps is a bizarre... Okay. So right away, I'm turning to the right stick to aim, but it moves. This is why it's strange. Also, high quality, son. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is that this controller has gyro as well, but it's really complicated to set up with, like, and I don't even know if it's possible with emulators, so I left it off for now. Yeah, I've got to say, I don't like this, the way the sticks are swapped. Were they any good, or do I have horrors awaiting here? Are they Is it going to break within a month? I guess the fact you had a couple of them might suggest that it could, or then again, you wouldn't keep getting them, I suppose. I heard that a lot of third-party controllers had sort of come a long way since the old days. I remember when I used to play on a PS2, third-party generally meant it was going to break really quickly. Ah, high quality. Okay, I don't see any special things lighting up on him, so I'm gonna guess we don't take a picture of him. But that fin earlier, we were getting like a glowing light on that. And we're getting another glowing light here. Oh, this is a good fortune then. See, I was a little concerned. And this is one of their more budget ones. It's 40 it was. So far it feels pretty solid though, so fingers crossed. Oh wow. The swapped sticks are really going to take some getting used to. Oh, hold on. We're getting... We've got a blue light. But I don't see anything there. I just see a sort of distorted kind of wobbling. I was going to say shape, but I don't even see that. It's just sort of kind of like, you know, distorted. Oh! Child behind. Wow. Maybe we should just go. So I guess if that was a body, that's rather dark. Also, let me know if this is a bit noisy and like blaring over me. It's quite loud in my headphones. I can always tone it down a bit. Oh, was it like one of those ones where it kind of stretches out and you put the phone in the middle? Those I always thought looked quite cool. There's an old camera here. I think I can take a shot. Ah. Okay. Save game data. Register the data into an album for them to be saved. But then they have album here. Edit album data. Register the photo data inside photo into an album. This seems overly complex. Ah, yeah, that's the kind of thing I was thinking of, yeah. Register the photo data inside photo into an album for them to be saved. Why don't we just go back for now until we know how that works? What other buttons do we... Okay, so that was triangle. We have 59 film and we have no stones, which you could take that various ways. Ah. Was it quite a large phone? We have full life. That's always good to know. We haven't driven that ghost, so I don't know if that's good. Protect. I feel like I'm being messed up a bit by possibly some, you know, poor translation. What would protect be? Save? You know what? This ghost didn't harm us. And it looks pretty innocent. So I think I'm going to protect it. Whatever that means. Oh, you're good, Sinister. You're good. Yeah, my sleep has been a little all over the place. So I've been up late a few nights. I figured I'd hop around. She's high quality. Okay. Right. It's got glowing things on it. Does protect? Okay, we protected it. I don't know what that means, but what about our scraps? Maybe the tutorial is something we need. Clippings from books, news articles, and old documents. No, we've already had that. Photos of strange phenomena found in the mansion. Nothing, really? Wait, the literal ghost that I saw? That doesn't count? How? Did that makes no sense. Correlation chart of people in the documents. Novelists group. Junsei Takamine disappears. Gathers data. Okay. They claim I can move around. I can't. Himuro family. He goes into the Himuro family? What, like it's a mafia or something? The Yakuza? Oh no, maybe I'm reading this the wrong way. Miyuki Hinasaki is Miku's mother. I think that's that girl going, oh, my big brother, he was so kind. Which was a little sus. So, the mother left a camera behind. Miku Hinasaki chased Mafuyu, who I think is the brother. And he's looking for Takamane, the benefactor. So what, like he's... Isn't a benefactor like when you're giving someone something? I think a lot of the words are a bit messed up. It is. It's the supernova, yeah. They had the pink one about £10 cheaper, so I decided, fuck it, you know. A little, a little metrosexual, but it is actually a nice looking controller, and I love saving money. Especially if I'm not sure whether or not it's going to, we got more writing on them. So Miyuki Hinasaki, Miku's mother. She possessed spiritual powers and gave the camera to Miku. She came to Himuro Mansion in search of Mafuyu, Miku's brother. It is nice. It is quite nice looking, actually. They both look really good, to be honest. They got quite a good stylish look to them. And, what can I say? £10. Originally, I wasn't going to... I was tempted. I was like, you know, £10 is £10. And I thought, fuck it. You know what? Saves money. I'm way too old to be worrying about whether this is pink or blue anyway. So he went in search of Takamane. And then his group just has... So he's a really old man. What does he have to do with this young boy? And when they say benefactor, I thought that was usually an older man would be the benefactor of a child. Like they might... Isn't it kind of a bit like Guardian or something? Maybe I'm getting it mixed up. Anyway, he's a mystery novelist who visited Himuro Mansion and disappeared. Okay, so there's a lot of confusion here. I've protected that, whatever that meant. Yeah, it's still protected, I think. Maybe now there'll be... Edit the album data. Create a new album photo data. I hope it doesn't cost anything. Oh. Buffer? Right, what am I doing with this? I don't really get it. Ah. So we best find this man then. He's got our one. I don't really understand what this is doing, to be honest. Is it just saving the pictures we've taken? Enlarge, move, delete. Stop editing this album. You must save to record the changes. What's really confusing is this goes on about albums, so I don't know if the two are linked. I also don't know if we've got limited saves, so I'm a little here, but... Still, let's get this moving along. We spent 20 minutes just figuring out these weird sort of translation quirks. High quality, I see. Oh, it is the other way around. So... I have to assume there must have been a translation error then, because they said that... They kind of implied that we are... Sorry, wait, let's move down. Benefactor / looks for Mafuyu Hinasaki. I guess, actually, no. If we are the boy and the arrow is pointing up, then it is saying that we are the benefactor of this man and we are looking for him. Which, a benefactor is a person who provides help or a gift, most often financial. Well, there's no... We can't be the benefactor of the old man, surely. I would imagine the old man has more money than we do. So, I think they've just sort of got the wrong end of the stick, really. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, we've seen various things that are worded really strangely in this. They probably really had the Japanese market in mind of this anyway. I think in America they had it on the cover that, oh, it's a true story. This really happened. The G8 Plus. Ah. Is it a really flashy, expensive one? Oh. Ooh. He looked a bit more ominous than that young kid. Ah. Equality. It might make sense to move around like this a bit. I mean, if I move around at that pace, I'm not ever gonna get anything done. But I want to be ready for when there's a ghost. Ah. This goes to show that we have a no. There's a big mirror, but it only shows my reflection. Oh, that's quite good that they actually have him rendered there. A lot of games would just save on the processing power and like not have that. Especially since you can't typically see yourself in this view anyway. They packed quite a lot into this sort of controller that I've got here actually. When I say little, it's more or less a dead ringer for an Xbox controller to shape. The triggers are a little more like I think a PS4 controller. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. That was an accident. That was one of the back pedals, actually. Some little quirks that I have to get used to. Let's see what else we, Okay, I think I took a screenshot of my thing. We have a map here. But it's kind of shit. It doesn't really tell us anything at all. There's a room here and a hole here. Oh, the sticks being swappable is good. There's a board nailed to the door. Probably been there a while. I'll try another room. So it sounds like I've bashed this game a lot. There's definitely some things to get used to, and the translation's a bit off, and I don't like the way the sticks are swapped with the cameras. But decent enough atmosphere so far, and that's really what I'm going for with a game like this. There's an old suit of armor here. Doesn't seem to be just for show. Seen some hard use. Maybe we should wear it. I mean, a suit of armor is on display. Oh, this has a dock as well that you can just put it on to recharge, which is quite nice. Yeah, there's a lot of weird sort of wording and seen some hard use. A suit of armor is on display. In fairness, I'm pretty sure that, like, Japanese is one of the hardest things to learn if you're English. So I'd imagine it goes both ways. Okay. I thought there might be something here, but maybe not. Oh, fuck. A lot of antiques here. I kind of missed what that said. That's something I don't like, is that you check it and then it's gone. You don't get to check it again properly. It might have been worth something at some point. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! No. Oh, God. I mean, no one's attacked me so far. They're all looking very ominous, but things are gonna go south soon, I think. That's... Wow. Oh, God. Very, very phasmophobia, actually. There isn't anything special in the drawer. Oh, I took a screenshot of my screen again. He is. He really is. It goes to show that we have enough. Oh, we're getting... Our spidey senses are going off again. I'm not seeing any distortion this time, though. I think that blue light is getting brighter if I go a certain way. Ah, here we go. And then I get to circle. And what horrors are here? Oh no. Angry man. Yeah, can we get back to like Lonely Child or whatever that was? Angry man seems much worse. The staircase has fallen down. I love the way there's an animation for him to climb up that one step as well. Let's go. Dust has been disturbed around the sunken fireplace, as if it had been used recently. Sometimes they do an alright job, and then other times the writing is just makes no sense. An ink drawing scroll is hanging here. It looks like a woman crying, but it's faded. Ah, woman. What is this? Well, it clearly looks like something to focus on or some point of attention, right? But I check it and nothing happens. You know what? I've wasted one picture. I guess I can waste another. I think that was a waste, but I mean, maybe I'm crazy. That looks like it's dead focused on that. The camera comes to a complete stop and it just stares at it. And yet we can't check it. Dusty old grandfather clock. There's an old clock here. It's been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. I don't know if we want to go where that man was. Honestly, if you saw all this, why wouldn't you just turn around and run a mile? Oh, here's an angry looking face looking at you. Here's the man staring down and the dead child and things. I think of it. Yeah, fuck this place. I'm out. Takamane or whatever his name is just gonna have to find his own way out of that one.
This notebook, it's Mr. Takamine's. That was Mr. Takamine, so he did come here.
Oh, God. You know, I was saying how it was going to go south. I think we have found that point. Kind of don't want to leave this screen. Also, he says Takamine. I was saying Takamane. Okay, Takamine. At least they paused it and gave us a little example and are telling us how to do it. Hold the camera with the circle button and press the shutter with the X button. Okay. When the target is inside the circle, power, mystical power, accumulates. The damage you inflict on the ghost goes up as you accumulate more power in the camera. So it's kind of like you hold on, and then you get the more powerful shot. But I guess you, I do too. I think I would rather just get the shotgun out rather than this little old camera. I guess it's like a trade-off of this, that you have to wait till it charges up, but then you're vulnerable. Shutterbug moment. While you have the ghost in your viewfinder and the circle glows, and I've said that in red, so maybe it glows red, take a shot. You can inflict heavy damage when you take a shot during a shutterbug moment. Okay. And they tell us that we can find that in the scraps. Ooh. Is he kidding me? I think we've killed you? Or you've killed us?
I captured a ghost with this camera. This camera has the power to expose things the normal eye can't see. I remember the incident from which I learned of its unique power to capture ghosts.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'd remember an incident like that as well. Wow. I thought he killed me there, to be honest. No, our life is still full. So all of those orbs, maybe I should be less worried about that, because we seem to be full of life still. Yeah, maybe I should have held out a little longer, waited for the good shots and all of that. Also, let's take a look at our album. So we probably want to protect that. They have different scores as well. I think we delete you. There we go. Protect you. You. Not you. And the last one, I guess he must have already been dead. Looks like a pretty... That one looks like the clearest, most vivid photo of them all, but... It's worth nothing, apparently, so... we'll delete you then. Well, now that they've shown us the ropes, we're probably fair game for them to attack at any moment, so... I don't think we're gonna have quite so many friendly ghosts somehow. There's a broken partition screen here. Also, how are you doing, AC? AC have it. AC have it. There's a black padlock on the door. Cabbage is a black padlock. Cabbage is just kind of, you know, black in general, really. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't do that. I feel like there was meant to be an opportunity to take a picture of that, but you know, I couldn't. Oh, great fortune, high quality. He is at the moment. It may change. I'm not sure. They're very effeminate. Yeah, there's that at least. He's if you squint, he looks a little bit like a girl. Oh, I heard something open. There isn't anything in the drawers of the chest. Ooh. That looks like a staircase has fallen down. Probably been down a while. Nothing to do with Takamine. Do we jump? I don't think so. You could move around like this if you wanted to peek around corners. And I guess you would be ready for any ghosts that way. You'd also take an eternity to move around though, so there's that. Ah. Well, they did make a point of showing a screen where it said his name and it showed his face before this started. And it said, oh, intro, so I wouldn't be surprised if we turn into a girl. And he does have a sister, so maybe it alternates a bit. Okay, so we don't really have any items. So I'm assuming we just have to head back. That's boarded up. The mirror is still just a mirror. Oh, God.
It's been 2 weeks since I last heard from my brother. But he left a note that led me to this place. I felt as though something was calling me here. Mafuyu.
We do appear to be a young woman. The strangling ritual, that sounds incredibly sus. First night, apparently, as well. I actually quite like that there's more color now. I know it was a stylistic thing before, but I quite like having, you know, a bit of color to games. Well, that's the thing. This strangling might not be all that bad. If so, Lacey, we have a no. So we saw what looked like a ghost of a girl saying help. Oh no, we don't have the camera. Ah, hell no. We seem to share the same pictures. Okay, we already know about shooting ghosts. Has this updated Woman in White? Who is Woman in White? Oh, I guess there were a few characters who were shown. Woman in white kimono. Woman. Ooh. People who got lost in the mansion all mention this woman in their death note. Could she have kidnapped Mafuyu? We might have a no. Okay, we've read that before. I could be wrong, it could be a placebo, but she feels slightly quicker than that boy as well. Like, he ran like he'd shit himself. He was just going... And I wouldn't blame him if he had, to be honest, but he was very slow. Also, when they have her voiceover bits, I think she's way too close to her mic, because you can hear all the tiny little clicks and things. It's actually a problem I've had where, like, because I have the mic quite close to reject any background noise, it unfortunately picks up, like, nasty spit noises and mouth clicks and things. I actually got a plugin just to fix that. There's an angry looking mask on the wall. Herbal medicine. Now go well of rice. It is a little phasmophobic. It's quite phasmophobia, isn't it? Sadly, we don't have a Jade Heather to back us up here, though. We're all alone here. So I think these are free, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't have, like, ink ribbons, I think. I hope. High quality again. A gun have it. A gun have it. Cold air is flowing in through a big hole in the floor. Something fell through here? We might have a no. It's pitch dark under the floor. I can't even see anything with the flashlight. Oh, I thought I might be able to check what looked like a little torch thing there, but the stair moving is funny. Now, I don't know if I can equip my camera. Options. We have no subtitles, sadly. Controls. If we can swap the sticks on the thing, that might be good. On the other hand, I've just sort of figured out the controls, so it might be a bad idea. I played a tiny bit of a demo of one of them without realizing what it was, because over in here they call it Project Zero, or they did, and so I was like, I didn't put two and two together. I never realized, you could say. So Move finder. That's probably, they probably mean move to, like, aim the camera. So far it goes well of rice, I would say. Subjective move. Objective move. Christ, this is the bad bit is the translation is fucked. Like, a lot of these things don't make any sense. I can't find anything that's swapping the sticks, so I'm just gonna stick with B. Or, sorry, A. I think they're remaking the second one, which is a really weird trend. They don't... You got all these horror games that are doing remakes starting with the second one. It's quite odd, to be honest. Herbal medicine. It restores a little energy. Yeah, we really don't have a camera then. Which I'm not so, I'm not so keen on.
The ropes. There are more ropes now.
Okay. Is that good or bad? There is a small piece of paper on the floor. It looks like a piece of a notebook. Research notes. September 12th. Now there's another rope. There are more ropes now. And another rope. Oh, the rope here. What's wrong with the rope? I put the piece of notebook in my file. I think there are more ropes now. If we had a rope, we could go down this, right? Go to a pitch black hole. I don't know if I do that in this situation, actually. There are countless eerie handprints here. Red handprints. Is it blood? I hope it is not Chris's blood. Now, last time we had a man walking by, but we don't have a camera to take a picture anyway. There are ropes here. I will say, these are some ballsy kids. Just, you know, I would have just turned around and ran away, I think. Like, fuck that. No way. Most people, if they heard even something that slightly seemed like a ghost, they would like, yeah, I'm going.
Did something happen to my brother?
I feel like she's gonna be like a boss battle or something, this kimono woman. I picked up my big brother's camera and notebook from the floor. Mom? Mom? Japanese people don't say mom. Unless they do, maybe they do. Maybe it translates that way. Anyway, Mom's old camera. My big brother had this with him. I found a new note inside Matthew's notebook. Okay, what have we found now? Himuro Mansion investigation. Himuro Mansion was once the home of a large landowner that controlled vast areas of land. They also say that the site held some special significance that had something to do with Shinto rituals of the region. I cannot read. Wow, that one tripped me up. I couldn't find any detailed books about these Shinto rituals, though. Shinto is like the sort of religion of Japan, basically. I don't know if so many of them follow it still, but it is, or was, the majority religion anyway. The last master of the Himuro family line massacred his entire household. Well, that would cause a haunting, if anything would. Later, another family that tried to live there disappeared. Because of incidents like these, nobody visits the mansion today, and it lies in ruins. Maybe that's why there aren't any accounts of the Shinto rituals, and why the exact location of the place isn't recorded anywhere. September 24th. I've had a bad feeling ever since I came to this mansion. I'm leaving notes in this notebook just in case anything happens to me. Conveniently, it's little files and bits of lore for us. I've got to find Mr. Takamine and the others fast. I hope it's not too late. There are many other notes and news articles inside the notebook.
Ropes!
Oh!
Ropes! Ropes!
Okay. Now, some of you might be like, oh, they keep having this, but they're not harming you. The action will up soon, I think. We did have Walnut try to kill us, actually. I'm the only one shown reflected in the mirror. Who could that woman be? It's got a good atmosphere, I definitely give it that. Even if this music is on the repetitive side. The door is now shut. It won't open. Cabbage is now shut. He won't open. Okay. Right. They said there were tons more files. And it looks like they were correct. Why don't we, Okay, that's same old. August 20th. Mr. Takamine needs some background material for his next work. There's a book about Himuro Mansion by a certain folklorist, and I'm supposed to look for it. A book about Shinto rituals and legends from every part of the country. Author, Ryozo Manakata. Title unknown. August 22nd. I can't find the book, but I did some checking on a folklorist. I found out he moved into Himuro Mansion to do research on it, but after some certain event, he and his whole family disappeared. I would just stay the fuck away from Himuro Mansion. Why didn't they leave the place alone? I couldn't find the book, but I found a news article from that period about it. It's a small missing person story, but it might be helpful as background material. September 10th, 11 a.m. It looks like the earthquake last month and the murders in that village have something to do with Himuro Mansion. Who could have guessed? This stuff is probably all going into Mr. Takamine's next book. He really seems to be into this subject matter. His output rate should be good. His output rate? His output rate? do they mean his sales? Or his output rate should be good. I wonder if the output rate on the stream is good. September 10th, 4 p.m. The entrance door is broken. When in the world did that happen? Yeah, because that's clearly the worst thing that's happened here is that the door has broken. It won't open. I'll have to find another way out. And never mind the ghost that's killing everyone or the people murdering their families. The entrance door is broken. When in the world did that happen? And that is Editor Agatha's Notes 1, Editor Agatha's Notes 2, Editor Agatha's Notes 3, 4, and 5. So Agatha is like a friend of the editor of the book. September 11th. I haven't been feeling well since 2 nights ago. Actually, it's more like ever since Tomo took my picture. What in the world does the rope in this photo mean, I wonder? September 12th. Now there's another rope. And another rope. A chart of numbers. September 10th. 1:10 p.m. There seem to be a few devices in this mansion that are engraved with old characters. When I asked Mr. Takamine about them, he said they correspond to numbers. I understand the first few. Oh, the rope! The rope! The rope! They're the old characters for the numbers 0 through 3, but I don't get the rest. They're characters that have the same readings as 4 through 9, but mean something different. I get the sinking feeling this is going to be a puzzle, and the way it's translated is going to make it absolute hell to solve. Because they're going on about output rates of things, and... oh my god, this looks like a nightmare. I guess each one has a special meaning. I'll figure out the rest later. I can't remember one of these symbols from the other. It's all just scribbles to me. It's just... God, I hope that we don't have to memorize all of them. Oh, hold on. We have a news clipping, a news article in Matthew's notebook. Star mystery novelist missing. There was a report yesterday that a star novelist, Jinsei Takamine, age 4... He's only 42! Christ! Jesus, hold on. Wait. I gotta get a picture of him. He's 42? God! Wow! And that's with video game graphics as well, where they don't have that much detail to put his wrinkles in. He's 42, fuck me. I hope I don't look like that in 10 years. Jesus. 42, my god. Yeah, he looks about fucking 80. Anyway, he's... poor man. He has been missing since the 8th of this month. Mr. Takamine's assistant, Tomo Hirasaka, and his editor, Koji Agata, I was about to call him Koji Bear, are also missing. Mr. Takamine last made a phone call to his publishers on September 8th regarding his research trip and has not been heard from for 14 days. The publishers first assumed that the research was taking longer than expected, but since there were no calls from Mr. Agata, they decided to file a missing persons report. And I believe these are actually just ones we read. They claim they're new, but they... yeah. That's all we got for files. We might have a bit more here. So in the novelists group, we have him. Koji Agata, an editor who accompanied Takamine's research. He disappeared while exploring the mansion with Takamine and Hirasaka. What is he doing? I had to take a screenshot of that just I'm gonna have to make a funny tweet about that. Like, geez, really 42? Tomo Harasaka. Woman. Ooh. Takamine's assistant. Yeah. She disappeared while exploring the mansion of Takamine and Agata. Woman in white. And then our family. Okay. That's quite a stylish pause menu, actually. I quite like that. Well, we have a camera now, so we can defend ourselves somewhat. That doesn't sound good. Okay, we've read that before. Something was glowing here. There's a lion mask on the chest of drawers. It looks more like a dragon to me, but maybe I'm just being very stereotypical about Asian cultures. There is a medicine container near the ornamental lion mask. I can't be the only one that thinks that looks like a dragon, right? I've never seen a lion that looks like that. Okay, more herbal medicine. That's gonna be like the green herb of the game. There are lots of antiques here, but in poor repair. The owner's hobby, maybe? Yeah, it definitely looks cat-like rather than like a... Oh, actually, yeah, I guess it could be a cat. Big cat. Oh! Bro's shadow! Bro's shadow! Bro! That's so out of place of the way everything's been written and Bro's shadow. That would suggest he's dead? Bro. Like all these sort of, long words they're using, and then she says, Bro's shadow. Yo, bro. Come on, bro. What up, bro? Bro's shadow. Lots of antiques here. They might have been worth something at some point. There isn't anything special. Antiques generally get worth more when they're older, not less. Oh, great. We'll have to take more pictures of Bro with that. I did. I am very chilled today. Dust has been disturbed, as if someone used it recently. A nice touch would have been if the different characters had different descriptions of things, but it's still good. I swear there was a game that did that. I can't remember which one. Oh, wow. Rose shadow. There's an old folding screen here. Now, the funny thing is, they didn't let us check this as the boy. But we can as the girl. Sorry, the boy? I mean Bro. There's an old folding screen here. Yeah, it's pretty faded. Oh no, it might have been pretty once, but it's faded now. I might just start calling the boy Bro. Because the boy... And his other name was Mafuyu or something, which I don't know how to pronounce. He's Bro from now on. The clock stopped at 11:45. It's been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. Okay. 11:45. There is a box of film. Well, they're being fairly generous of that. The film is made in Germany, apparently. Now, as the boy, there was a figure up there, but I don't think we've got the... Yeah, we don't have him there. I am gonna go up these stairs in a moment. We're gonna follow bro, but I gotta piss. So I'll be back in one moment. I'd best pause though. There we go. all these bloody handprints are on my screen. I just got back and this is happening. I don't know what this means. Do you just die if you pause too long? I'm kind of curious to test now. Yeah, let's let's move. Oh, it could just be a screensaver. Hopefully no one is coming to kill me anyway. Also, high quality, everyone. High quality. Also, although it's too early to say, this controller does seem to be holding out pretty well. There was a tiny little bit of a thing earlier where it sort of disconnected for a second. That sounds weird. Yeah, that was at the start of the stream. Only happened once though, and so far no issues other than that. I think some funny old Shinto stuff has been going on here. A broken partition screen here. An old folding screen here. Sounds like we're gonna get to use this in a moment, right? I mean... I think I'd just stay away. It's locked. I hear something on the other side of the door. Maybe someone's in there. I don't. Anyone making that noise is probably not someone you want to meet, really. A folding screen. I love these angles where I don't know, there's something about something like that. It's just, you know, aside from just being cinematic, it adds a lot. And I hate that none of these companies remaking their old horror games, none of them have the balls to go with something a bit more out there, like these angles. They're all like just switch into just standard third person. Which, don't get me wrong, there's good third person games. I get it. It's, you know, it's more, you know, more people will be used to it, but it feels like they're losing quite a bit of what they had, really. Nothing of a chest, but I see something on the floor. Herbal medicine. Oh, fuck, I wasn't quick enough. Ah, that sucks. Kind of annoyed there. You know what? I could load. Actually, after that, I fucking will load. Yeah, fuck that. We didn't exactly do anything much. We read through files. I can always just... I won't do that every time I miss a ghost, but we had one right there. We literally have like 2 doors to go through. Get a picture of bro. And some files to skip through, so really nothing at the end of the day. So he's gonna go on about the rope. The rope, the rope.
The ropes. There are more ropes now.
Okay. It is the PS2 version. I wanted to emulate the Xbox version because I had heard that it had better graphics and some extra features and things. But unfortunately, Xbox emulation just isn't quite there yet, and it didn't really work out. Kept crashing. See, we're not so, we haven't been sent back really very far. It is PSX2.
Always more ropes.
There's just something goofy about that. Always more ropes. Yeah, this is PCSX2. Very good emulator, by the way. Very good. Really the only one to get if you're, trying to play PS2 games. It is, does an excellent job with like 99%. I'm struggling to think of a game where it's had issues, to be honest. Now, we'll skim through the files just so that it says they're read. We can. I don't tend to do that though. I feel it's not really quite in the spirit of the game, really. Although I guess if there's like a disaster or like it starts crashing, then it's fair game. What's really throwing me off of the camera is that we aim with the wrong stick. So it's very hard for me to get adjusted to that. There are some of them quite violent. Okay, so we know Bro is gonna be here, so let's make sure we got a thumb on the right stick. So you really can't cheat it by going there prepared, because it just takes you out of it. I might have to. The only problem then is that I'll start running with the right stick, which would be awkward. Ideally, if I could swap the sticks just for that one part of the game, that would be the ideal setup. And maybe there's some way I could do that. But yeah, if I can only just straight out swap them, then it becomes a bit awkward because suddenly I'm running with the right stick, and then I need to, find a way to like hold down the run button while I do that, which I guess I could do with the like right now. Actually, I'm holding down one of the back paddles. I've got it assigned to square, so it could be doable, I suppose. I might try it, honestly, because that aiming really throws me off. Oh yeah, wasn't there something down here? I think some more film. There were, but I don't think any of them swapped the sticks. controls. So type A. You have to bear in mind some of these translations are a little off. So finder is the camera. So yeah, circle to turn it on. Move player is... Weirdly enough, it says right stick, but I'm not moving over the right stick, I'm moving over the left one. Move finder is on left. Actually, I guess that makes sense because you do actually move with the right stick when you're on the camera. So yeah, that's not entirely out of Move finder type normal. What does that mean? Maybe if I could get to that, that might change things. Type normal. I don't seem to have to make my way down to it. Ah. Oh, hold on. Move finder type reverse. That might just invert things. But it might allow us to move. Why don't we give it a try? Because that would be a huge help if it... Okay, I'm moving with the left stick. I'm still moving that with the right. But the big thing is here. I'm still aiming with the left stick and moving with the right. So that's really just inverting, like, you know, down goes up. What I really need is to swap the sticks somehow during that. Oh, I keep pressing some of the wrong buttons. I don't think we can do it here. We possibly could in PCSX2. It might get a bit complex though. I'll live with it for now, I guess. But maybe even the next stream, I'll see if I can somehow do some tweaking there. Kind of. Actually, let me remember. Yeah, not quite. Like, it's kind of, you know some tank control games, you know some fixed camera angle games, they don't really have tank controls, but they have it where you move the stick, the camera moves, or the player moves rather. It's kind of like that. So a traditional tank control game, I'd have to rotate her on the spot here to get her to turn around. Instead, I just move the stick this way, she turns around that way. Which can present issues when a camera shifts, because then you're moving the wrong way, but generally it's more natural. So, where was this man that we missed last time? Was he down this hall? I think he was. Yeah, I think it was right down there. And he was... Oh, was he up in the air or to the side? We didn't have a lot of time, I remember that much. There we go, we got him. Can't find the key, where is it? That one was really quick, you didn't have much time at all there. And I might be able to get used to this in the end as well. I guess the thing to remember here is that back in these days, not every game aimed with the right stick. That was more something that happened in like more modern sort of 360, PS3 era. Back then, a lot of games actually had you aim with the left stick, which doesn't sound like it's going to be like a huge deal, but it is. When you've had like 10, 15 years of games that aim with the other one sort of drilled into you, it feels a little odd. Okay, so he can't find the key. Neither can I. Okay, there was no way I could aim. Where have you both gone? He said something about a doorway. No, I don't think I would have been able to take him there, because we can't do it on the stairs. So this is a door of some sorts, which makes sense. They were focusing on it a lot.
Should I take a photo?
Friendly ghost, friendly ghost. She was just showing us take a photo of the door, I think. Which I tried as the boy and it didn't work, but I guess we needed her blessing to do that. So that little girl ghost is high quality, I guess. Or maybe she's a grown woman and she's a dwarf, but the short female ghost. We'll call her the girl. Camera controls 2. In Finder mode, you can see things that can't be seen with a naked eye. Try taking a photo if the controller vibrates, or you hear strange noises. Would strange noises be like, ooh, ah, ooh? Well, I'm hearing strange noises there. No folding screen in the photo. A door appears where the screen should be. Can we just take more of it? Okay, maybe. Presumably we don't want to spam it. It can't be that easy as farm points, just, spamming that. So that is a door. Okay, they didn't need to make it that loud. I get it that there's something there. So yeah, we don't want to do those. There's no points in them. Bro's shadow was worth a lot. So was Hallway Man. I guess it's because he was so quick. Get rid of you. And I guess you. And maybe we'll keep one for now. I really don't know what protect is. I guess we best look at this again.
Just like in the photo.
There seems to be a hidden door behind the folding screen. Oh, When we had an orb before, strange things happened, didn't they?
I can't find the key. Where is it?
I can't find the key. Where is it? Yeah, it's a terrible fortune though when you can't find a key, actually. That is a bad fortune. Okay, I'm hearing strange noises. Apparently not. Why don't we... There is a door. I think it's showing up as locked, though. No, I guess it's just because we haven't been in there. I like that you can back up if you don't want to go through. Now, they focused us so much on that, I'm not sure if I want to go there. Because it might just shut behind us. This looks ominous. There is a small piece of paper on the chest. It looks like a news clipping. A great fortune. Late yesterday, a human body with no limbs was found in Himuro Mansion. Mounting. Located in the southern region of the prefecture. Like a garden or... The body's hands, feet, and head were all torn off. That's really violent, actually. The police are investigating the case as both a murder and accident. Accident? What sort of accident? He's had a really nasty accident, hasn't he? His hands, his feet, his head were all torn off. Whoops! I mean, what did he slip down the stairs and something tore all of that off? The body has not been identified, but it is believed to be a man around the age of 30. The police are also taking into consideration the fact that a body mutilated in the same manner by accident was found in the same location 15 years ago. Okay, we put that in our file. That feels like bad things will happen if we go there. Accident, my ass. I mean... It's held by a powerful force. Voodoo? Shinto? Cabot is into Shinto, actually. There's something on the floor. Drugs. That's now shut. I guess we do head here for now. Some of the hitboxes on things are a little fiddly, okay? I went to drink my Coke there and I noticed she's just walking against like a invisible wall. But it is the first game in a series, so I wouldn't expect the most polished thing here. Okay, the woman in the kimono is coming. Oh god. That doesn't sound good. Coke does go well with race, though. That sounds kind of voodoo to me. The paper shade lamp is lit. Pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, on. So someone's making a really weird fucking noise over there. I think we're gonna leave that door shut for now. That's gonna be the last one that we open. I know that much. A box of film. Type 37. A new roll of film. I wonder if Bro left it here. Maybe we don't take pictures with it, but we develop it. Oh, no, it's just a more powerful type. I don't know how we swap it about, though. Load this film. I'm gonna say no. We still have a lot of that. Probably want to hold on to that. So basically that's our shotgun ammo and that's our handgun ammo. I would imagine. Though they're giving us that and I can hear this terrible noise there, so... probably... shit is gonna go down. A scroll with a picture of flowers on it is hanging here. It's faded and sad now. Terrible fortune. So we're not going there. A sliding door is being held by some powerful force. I think a big kick would would be a slightly more powerful force, but yeah, they want us to go here. Which seems like a fucking terrible idea, but for some reason we're gonna do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, you know what that calls for? Actually, that reminds me right now. Hold on.
Oh!
I isolated that from Resident Evil Outbreak. Okay, I really hate missing the ghosts. Do I load? I did promise I wasn't gonna do that every time I missed a ghost. God, that's so annoying, though. Ooh, I don't know. The perfectionist in me wants to take a picture of every ghost. On the other hand, I know that as a streamer, I should not give in to that. Because I'm here to entertain people, and replaying the same part over and over because I missed a ghost is not going to entertain her. Yeah, but it's too close to cheating, though. Like, it's like, you know, if the save wasn't meant to be there, then the save wasn't meant to be there. Besides, I'd be safe stating like every little corner I go around. Because there's a lot of ghosts.
What was that?
Oh, can't it be quiet already? I found a tape recorder in a closet. Covered with dust, but it seems to work. Oh, maybe this is another form. This is getting really phasmophobia now. We got all these different ways of catching ghosts. An audio tape has been left inside the tape recorder. White tape. Do we listen to it? It just seemed to be grumbling, and I'm torn. I really fucking hate that I missed that ghost. But at the same time, I should train myself to let things go. Because there's always another playthrough. That's why you replay games again and, you know, do things differently each time. And being a streamer, I need to allow myself to, you know, just, okay, sometimes you miss things, and because otherwise I'm just going to be here replaying this, like, every single bit until I get it perfect, and then just drop it and not play it ever again, which isn't really how things are meant to be. You could make the argument that if you haven't missed things the first time round, you've missed that experience of missing things. If you were really doing mental gymnastics, anyway, you could say that. You cannot use it. Use the item. Now, I don't know if this is... I don't know if this is like a defensive thing. I don't want to use it in case it is. Since it's here with my medicine and my camera, which are obviously both things that affect the gameplay, I kind of get the sense it might be. Maybe this defends me, this tape, somehow. Maybe it wards off bad spirits or something. I'm not really sure. There's no way to, like, find out more. You can't look at the thing. It just... there's either use or not use. I'm very curious about that, though. But if it is a defensive thing and I just use it up on nothing, that's gonna... especially after just missing a ghost as well, that's really gonna rub it in. Oh no, this doesn't look good. Oh, I thought it was a slab of meat. And maybe it is? I'm not sure.
Mr. Takamine! Boy! Where have you both gone?
Okay, I could... Oh, that's bullshit. I could not fucking see. How was I meant... Oh, that really pisses me off. I don't... I'm really wrestling with this. Is AC still here? Do I have his blessing to restart? Oh god, I shouldn't, but... Ooh. It's just... Kimono chest. Okay, that's gonna be like cursed, isn't it? A small mirror stand, but the mirror is missing. The drawer is locked. God, it's... Oh. It's just in the back of my head. You've missed 2 of them. You're missing everything. Ooh, I don't know. I'm so... I'm not joking. I really am torn here. It doesn't sit with me, but... Oh... The camera began to glow with mystical power. The camera's seal. Its seal? Huh? Power-ups. You can acquire mystical power by damaging ghosts. Select camera from the menu screen to access the power-up screen. You can unlock the seal on the camera with the accumulated mystical power and power up. Would that make it slow things down? That would be really useful. About auxiliary functions. When you unlock auxiliary functions seal, you enable many special attacks. To use the enabled auxiliary function, press the L1 button while in a shooting stance. The number of auxiliary functions you can use is limited to the number of spirit stones in your inventory, so be frugal. Okay, interesting. Oh, excuse me. So we go item, camera. Cannot use it here. Okay, where do we go then to upgrade it? Camera. Ah, okay. Raises the camera's basic parameters, so range, speed, max value. Unlocks the auxiliary functions. Use L1 to add auxiliary functions, selecting abilities. Well, I don't get it. What functions are these? Special. Break the special functions seal. Do these cost points or... Pressure will push ghosts back. Slows down ghosts' movement. C makes them more visible. Paralyze stops movements. Search searches for locations of ghosts and tracks them automatically. That might help with these ones that I'm missing. Widens to capture circle. Oh, that could help. That could help. Speeds up charge time for mystical power. Maybe... we don't have enough points for it. I'm still really kind of gutted that I missed 2 of them, but... I think it's an opportunity to grow as a streamer by allowing myself to let it go. That's how I'm going to justify it to myself. Anyway, there's something underneath the window. A white tape too. So those must be some sort of defensive things, but I have no idea what they do. That looks suspiciously like a door, but... Ooh. Something shows in the photo. It looks like the lion mask near the sunken fireplace. So they want us to move that over there, don't they? And what is this? An old kimono hangs here. It's faded and dusty, but the red lining is still vivid. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go on. I do need to stop myself from, constantly replaying, reloading every tiny bit. It really doesn't help that the thing's mapped to the other stick that I'm used to, though. Oh, we are getting ambushed, aren't we? Oh. Oh, you're an actual enemy, aren't you? Fairly, how shall I put this in a very sophisticated way? Fairly bitch-made enemies so far. They're not very, they're pretty slow. They're not really getting to me much. I'm probably more at risk of running out of film than I am of actually getting caught. Also, high quality, everyone. High quality. Ever. Did you hear? See, I missed 2 ghosts. Terrible fortune. Ancestor cry. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going though because I need to get better at letting these things go. Load the game? You think? Really? You think I should load? Do I load? Do I load? That is true. No, it's not really in the spirit of the game though, is it? I don't know. Oh, I'm so torn now. Do I load? Do I? There is quite a bit of walking around and things to do, but oh god, oh no. You have swung me, Awan. You have swung. You've swung me rounded. I'm gonna blame it on you, Awan. You have made me reload. I was gonna let it go. I genuinely was. Okay. On the other hand, knowing where the ghosts are gonna be is will help me get them in time, right? I think I've got to be more on edge to catch these fuckers. Now, we don't have a camera right now, so we're alright to miss him. Okay, yep, ropes. And you are high quality, Owen. We won't miss a terrible amount. But, yeah. I really shouldn't get into the habit of reloading every time I miss a ghost. We'll check the files. Always more rope. What is so bad about ropes? Ropes are pretty useful, right? I mean, you can, like, climb up things and... That's the dragon mask that we saw in a photo. So, although we can't get it now, I imagine that once we have the photo with the knowledge, we can then go back and take it and move it there to unlock a door, maybe. Okay, one of them, it was a little unfair because I literally had him, but the thing wasn't blue. But we will accept it. I totally missed that. Oh. Plot of my next work. So maybe it's just as well we did reload. Plot of my next work. A series of murders in a country village. Dead bodies turn up one after another. Murders that resemble cruel Shinto rituals of legend in the area. The acts of a man sworn to revenge, and the strange correlation between those acts and the folklore. The man is gradually more and more influenced by the legends, The work will be the story of this man, proceeding in parallel with the tales of a local lore. Records of the past discovered after an earthquake. The story gradually blurs the boundary between the present and the past. July 24th. About Himuro Mansion. Himuro Mansion is known as the home of a large landowner that controlled this region, but they say it was originally the place a shrine was built for performing a certain Shinto ritual passed down through the generations. But the people of that time kept the ritual a deep, dark secret. They were even forbidden to speak its name aloud. Today, almost no accounts of the ritual exist, aside from a smattering of folklore legends. You did! Oh, high quality! High quality. Ah, we have news clipping. So it's probably just as well I loaded, because we did miss this. The earthquake the other day destroyed all 5 mirrors, the holy mirrors, which were artifacts kept for centuries in the 5 shrines. These mirrors represent the 5 gods' protection over this region. Most commonly known for the 5 Gods Festival held every 10 years, when all 5 mirrors gather in one shrine. The priests of the shrine hope that this isn't a bad omen. Yeah, I totally missed that. I thought there was also a piece of film here, but maybe I was wrong. Ah. Okay, we got to be more careful checking, haven't we? Okay, so we caught Bro, we caught many other things. You got to be really quick though to catch them all. There is one around here, I remember that. You pick up this and then he shows up. Oh, actually, no, that was down another way, wasn't it?
Where is it?
You could say both, I guess, Latif. Also, Latif Haver. Latif Haver. 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 Now, I don't think we... I'm not sure we were meant to be able to catch that one. I'm okay with missing him. Because if we were meant to catch him, I don't know how you would. It wasn't... Like, it wasn't letting me equip the thing. I think we can skip that. We've seen that. Then we check it again, and it's a door. Yeah, it surely can't have intended us to catch the one on the stairs, because it wasn't really allowing me to move. There's something that, I don't know, it's the way it's kind of nasal, his voice, that makes me like, I can't find the key. Oh, where is it, the key? Maybe this time we will be more ready and we will catch the all the ghosts. Or we might get at least one of them. Okay, we read that. I have to be careful checking these things though, because
That woman in a kimono is coming.
also kimono, is it pronounced that way? I mean, they're the Japanese company, I guess. I guess I'll take their word for it, but kimono sounds a bit weird. Another thing you can do is to hold down square to make it more sensitive. That could be useful for when they start a little further off. Okay, I'm getting ready to take the picture now. Oh, how in the fuck? No. We've already reloaded once. We are going to make sure we get that. Fuck that. That is bullshit. I can't understand. Maybe because I'm emulating it, it's somehow glitched and giving me less time. Because that is so fast. And it didn't... The circle didn't turn blue. Like, that one just feels rigged. Okay, now, if we've already, if we're already settled on reloading, then we're gonna do it. God, that's annoying though. Like, it was just far too quick. Also, I can't move. What is this? Move, girl, move. Why am I not... Do I really have to go all the way around? Okay, that's bizarre, but... Terrible fortune, Awan. Terrible fortune. Oh. Trying to skip things. So it really doesn't matter, even if you get them point blank, you have to have the blue circle or it doesn't count. I guess makes sense. Annoying, but yeah. Oh, fuck you and the ropes, honestly. I'm Shit, we almost missed bro. See, that was a much more reasonable amount of time, though. The other one is lightning fucking fast. I guess we can try that thing on the stairs again, see if that's even humanly possible. Nope. Yeah, the hitboxes are also a little strange at times. Like, you find yourself running into things that aren't really there. Maybe it's a ghost. We might have a know. Jesus, we almost missed him as well. They showed something down there, actually. We'll have to go and get that. Now, there's one on the stairs, but I don't think we're meant to be able to get him. Like, I don't think I can equip this while I'm on the stairs, so... Oh! So I guess you can? Some of these are just ludicrously, some of them are incredibly difficult to get. Like that one, if you didn't know that was gonna happen, you would have fuck all chance of doing that. So maybe I shouldn't hold myself too harshly to these standards, because, like, if you didn't know that was there... I mean, and I knew it was there, and it took me, like, what, 3-4 different attempts? It seems insanely quick you'd have to be to get that one. And that was with me inching down the stairs, checking every single time. That was... yeah, seems iffy, really. I'm so sick of that man's voice. I can't find the key. The key. The ropes. The key. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, the key. I need to really get accustomed to the controls of this, don't I? Oh, not oh, the ropes. There's more ropes.
Woman in a kimono is coming.
That is an awful lot of key. He's been devastated by that key. And the ropes. Now this one's really fucky, this one. Like, you got a split second. And one of them I even took it, but I guess I took it too early because the thing didn't fill up. Well, wait. I can't... Is that glitched? I can't imagine it is. That just feels... On what planet would you be quick enough to do that, though? You'd have to be so twitchy. Exactly, like a fart in the wind. On the plus side, we're not really losing that much progress from the loading that we've done, because a lot of it so far is just cutscenes. Yeah, that one, I'm not going to hold myself to catching him, because that one's ridiculous. I mean, it's just gone in a flash. And I was waiting for the circle to fill up, and it didn't, so... Fuck knows what you're meant to do with that, really. There is another one around here that we might be able to get. It's definitely around for longer than he was, although you've got all this shit in your way.
Mr. Takamine!
Like,
Where have you both gone?
like, there's just crap in the way. I'm not gonna bother reloading. Fuck it. What happens, happens. Eh. Okay, he's an enemy. No, there will be no save state. You're gonna have to get used to the idea that that's not happening a lot. I just, it's not my thing. The only time I use save states is either when there is no choice but for me to go without a normal save, or the thing is crashing, and then I reason with myself, well, if it's crashing, then, and it's because of emulation, then, yeah, this is something that wouldn't be happening in the real thing. I don't use them. I just don't, it just doesn't feel... The whole point of a limited save is exactly because it's limited. Not that we don't have a limit of saves, but the location being limited itself is part of the gameplay design to me. Like, that's how it's meant to be, then it must be that way, I'm afraid. But I think I'm over, you know, having to catch every single ghost, because I find a losing battle if I hold to that. Like, this one might have been possible. Very awkward, because there's shit all over the place. That fucker in the closet, though. And then that was just gone in like less than a second. I think we get attacked again, don't we? Do we have any like old players of this game, by the way? 'Cause not that we need one per se, but I am curious if anyone knows what... Where was it? These do. Used halfway through. Was in a tape recorder. Like, the fact that it's here with my health and my camera's film, it makes me feel like it's something to do with gameplay. Like, maybe it wards off the things, maybe it does something. But I'm also not sure if it's just a type of file. So a big part of me wants to test them, but then I don't know what it does. And if it is like a sort of, you know, a usable item that gets used up, I don't want to waste it. So it's quite awkward. Those are your mixtapes. Oh, wow. Are you doing like rhymes and things? He's still going on about ropes. Straight bars. Straight gangster. Oh, wow. Oh my god, the ropes! The ropes! Jesus. It's quite sus, really. Were they like... Was there some BDSM thing going on here? What is this all about? The ropes? The ropes. Oh no, the ropes! The ropes! High quality, Invisible Man. High quality. Invisible Man Heather. Invisible Man Heather. Oh, the ropes, the ropes, the ropes. Oh, the ropes. Oh, God, the ropes, man, the ropes. Always more ropes. Oh, the ropes. The ropes. So we want you, I think. We might also check earlier back. He may have got Hana. There's something reflecting light inside the ornamental lion mask. A red hand mirror. I found a red hand mirror inside the ornamental lion mask. I got the red hand mirror. Oh, what in the fuck is that? A small red hand mirror. Seems very old. It's a little cloudy. That is true. That is true. Sussy man. Terrible fortune. Probably? Yeah. Probably terrible fortune. I think his ancestor cries. Oh, the ropes! The ropes! We'll make a separate save here. Because on the one hand, we have missed 2 ghosts. But I think I'm willing to live with that. Especially the one in the closet. Like, he was just far too quick. He was just gone in an absolute flash. I don't know what this protect thing is, by the way. I don't really understand it. So you can protect your images. I don't know what that does or means. Oh, we might have a photo opportunity now that we've got a camera, right? I mean, bro did. No, we don't, apparently. Front door won't open, as if something is holding it. Seems sealed by a powerful force. Cabbage is a powerful force. Green as well. Okay. So I would imagine we go back to where we took the picture of the lion mask. And probably the red hand mirror does something there. Or maybe the tapes are used. I'm not sure. AC's rhymes are on those tapes. Straight gangster, by the way. That is an outlandishly slow animation for opening the door. Man in closet. Is he gay? Man in closet. I not that there's anything wrong with that, but oh. is a cabbage ghost? Yeah, actually, he's in the closet and he's going on and on and on about ropes. I mean, you do the maths. I mean, it is... Oh. That was certainly a jump scare. God. Ooh. That doesn't change it that you're gay, though. Right. He did. And all the women and the dogs are no longer there. There was a really fast shithead in there. Yeah, that one was a pretty good one. It went well, the race. I hope we don't have more to take here, because there's all this crap in my way. Now here we took a picture of this. Oh, and look, a hand mirror will fit in there, right? The mirror of the mirror stand has been removed. Use the red hand mirror. That's the ropes, man.
It's that person I just saw. The ropes.
That's why it says there he has been doing some weird game with the ropes. And I guess he might not have found a key, but we did. I can see the faint shadows of ropes on the man's neck, arms, and legs. I got a small key from a drawer. A brass key. It looks old. I wonder if it's a key to some door. Seems like a logical guess. Oh, fuck off! Oh, they're getting stronger. Ah! Get off! Get off! Oh, no. No, no. I gotta run. I gotta run. Run! You still not dead yet? Just die already. Ooh. Boy, that ramped up in difficulty. Let me out. Seems like a fair request. Let me out of the mansion. There's something shiny where the ghost once stood. A spirit stone. This mysterious stone enhances the camera's power and enables auxiliary functions. I think it might be a one-time use thing. Yeah, that all of a sudden that went a hell of a lot more difficult. I think we're gonna have to sniff some powder here. They say a little energy. That actually did a lot. And we got 3 of these. Maybe we should enable our auxiliary functions. Right. We can use standard points here to upgrade that. Unlocks the auxiliary functions. These cost points as well. And then to actually use these functions, we have to use up Spirit Stone. So that will freeze them. That means it automatically finds the location of the ghost. I'm not entirely clear on that. Is it like, does the aim sort of glue to it? That slows them down. That pushes them back. We do have camera enhancing drugs. I think just basic performance might be a better bet for now. Like range, speed. The maximum charge value. I don't really get that fully. And there's nothing here, so I don't really get what this is either. Like they say, oh, special function, and then there's nothing there. We'll hold on for now until we are a bit more knowledgeable. We've sniffed our camera enhancing drugs, so there's that. There's something to take a photo of around here. Is that a smiley face? Oh look, there's wobbling going on. But we can't get to the blue part of this. Somewhere around this should turn blue. And until it does, we're not really, where the fuck is it? Perhaps we have to move this somehow. And we're getting static and the camera icon is showing up, so there's something to take here, but it's just not. There's this absolute shit in my way. Ah. Woman in kimono with no space for some reason. Also, that was gone in a flash, but yeah, well, we did it. Look at us go. Look at us go. Oh my god. Ooh, ah. Right. The room is red. Is that just because we're in here or because someone's gonna kill us or something? I'm not sure. Either way, we have a brass key. Very good fortune. High quality. Ever. 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 Cabbage is a brass key. It wasn't a flash. That may be the case. I mean, I'm running quite low on film as it is. Like, I was thinking, they're all fairly easy. They're very slow. They're not too hard. That one was a lot tougher. Like, much tougher. He was moving around more and, you know, jumping on me and he just took a hell of a lot more pictures. That said, we do have the more powerful type of film that we can use. And we can upgrade it. So maybe we're not totally out of luck. I thought there was somewhere to go here. Maybe I have to go past that first. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I must piss soon. Probably be the last piss break of the stream. Now that's boarded up, so we need more than a key to do that. I'm gonna go piss. I will be back in 1 moment. I have returned. I have returned. Also, it struck me while I was on a toilet, it would be quite a good image to use in sort of reactions to taunt people, like, oh, you know, a man in closet. No explanation, nothing. Like, say someone's giving me shit on Twitter, I just post that picture, man in closet. Also, high quality one. It has been good having you away through. I'm gonna do it, I think. In fact, I kind of want someone almost to give me shit now. They're gonna just post man in closet. And you know they'll react badly to it. Ooh. I am troll. So I'll probably have like about half hour, a little more, and I'll probably wrap this up in a bit. You know, there's been so many signs for these kids to just turn around. That is true, that is true. I am in the land of redcoats. Which has fallen pretty far. Right. Brass key. Where might we use you? Old books. They're about dark rituals. Did they belong to the man that lived here? There aren't any books of real interest here. Honestly, I've had a pretty good time, by the way, with this game. I would say the only thing is that it triggers my OCD a bit, missing out on some of the ghost photos. And that's more my own completionist side. Oh god, I missed that one, I missed this one. Aside from that, I guess voice acting is a little rough around the edges. It's better at times than others. Sometimes it's really goofy. Sometimes it's quite creepy though. The ropes man just overdid his bit a bit about the ropes. And not that much criticism other than that though. The controls are actually alright for the most part. The standard ones, you know, this movement's pretty good. There's a couple of dodgy hitboxes, and I guess the one gripe I have of the controls really is the camera thing. And it's strictly just about the sticks being swapped. The rest of it's not bad. It's just that it feels really weird aiming with the left stick. And it's hard to hold that against it because that used to be how it was in the sort of PS2 era. For a lot of games, anyway. So we probably want to go all the way back, I suppose. Actually, there aren't really any locked doors, are there? Oh! Ooh, upstairs. Upstairs. We have two of them here, I think. We have this one on our right, and there was something down here. Actually, this might have been a dead end. Yeah, okay, we have one way to go then. There's a black padlock on the door. I will use the brass key. It unlocked. I think it's worth mentioning as well that we're still pretty early on. Like, you can see how that ghost we had the last one was a lot tougher than the others. So I can see how this could shape up as well. You know, I start getting much meaner ghosts. I start running out of film. All of a sudden things, you know, more things come into play. It could shape up quite nicely. Oh, someone shut the door? There's fins everywhere here. There is an old book written in charcoal ink on the shelf underneath the urn. Research scrap. Secret rituals of the Himuro family. Many rituals and customs have been passed down through generations of the Himuro family. Most of them are lost. The only things we have left now are some documents that record these rituals as a legend. Hardly any of the oral history remains. Ooh, this is because all Himuro family members are dead, and those who were close to the family have kept quiet about the ritual. God only knows what this ritual involved. Ooh. One ritual in particular, performed on December 13th, is shrouded in mystery. People who lived near the mansion stayed inside on that particular day, and even now, it is considered bad luck to leave the windows open on that date. So December 13th, not good. Funny thing is, the 13th is like an unlucky number in Western culture, but not, I don't think it is there. I can only assume that this is due to the cruel nature of the ritual, but the truth remains unknown. Okay, I put the book describing the Himuro family in my file. Did I just say woman? There's a picture of a woman on it. Woman! A door. A table. A sturdy... That is not a desk. That is a table. I mean, come on. That's a big fucking desk. Looks like an old brazier. There's so much dust inside it that I can't see the bottom. Woman! Oh, woman. Oh, woman. Drugs. Great fortune. Camera-enhancing drugs. Yeah, they enhance my my performance. Right, so we've got like 3 different doors. The sliding screen paper is torn. I can see into the room. Rows of old books. A library. I want to find which ones don't open first. Oh. Keep taking screenshots by accident. The pause menus are a bit in kind of funny positions here. But overall, it's a pretty good controller. So far. Time will tell of like how reliable it is over time, but so far so good. Ooh, that looks very eerie. So I just want to go wherever it looks like it isn't going to shut behind me. And the first thing always to cross off my list is like doors that are locked. Which none of them are. But this looks small and contained, so... Ooh. There is an audio tape in front of the door. This thing is a goat, I believe. This is my first time. See, I'm so used to the old era of like, you know, back on the PS2, third-party controllers were generally, sometimes they felt good, they had the right shape and everything, but they would be like, they'd break within a month or something. This, obviously time will tell, but it feels solid. And all of yours are in, you know, decent state. And the features, it's really good. There's so much on this. Like, I only scratched the surface when I was saying, we've got gyro, we've got back pedals, Hall effect sticks, you have turbo functions, so you don't have to tap things if you don't want to. You can reprogram things, you can customize dead zones under control, you've got lights and things, there's endless things on this, really. And that's all on top of, like, all I really needed as well was like a controller that was quite quiet for my playthroughs so that I don't have to edit out all the clicks and clacks and things. And this does that and a whole shit ton more as well. Red tape, research 1. Oh, maybe these are actually just files then. I assumed they were items that were sort of used for like defense, but the fact they had a name makes me think otherwise. An old Japanese doll here. Its kimono is all faded. Funny. No dust, though. And she's looking at that, so perhaps another item. Is that a tiny little door? I would say Game Sir goes well with rice. Sorry, Goat Sir. A small door here. You can say that again. I mean, she's meant to be like a young girl. This thing... Who the fuck lives in there? Wait, is that Cabbage's den? It's a garden gnome? It's now shut. I can't open it. There's something inside the drawer. Oh, we love 14 film. Goes well with rice. There are several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look like part of a red notebook. Ooh, what do we have here? August 20th. It seems a folklorist named Ryozo Munakata was studying about the various rituals passed down at Himuro Mansion. I think she was with what's his name? The 42-year-old who looked about 70. She was working with him, the author. Anyway. He supposedly... Oh, no, it's a he. He supposedly left a book of research, but I can't find it anywhere. I wonder if there's a copy in a library somewhere. We did see a library. August 30th. I still can't find the book. I'll have Koji Agata from the editing department do a search for it. I doubt he'll be able to find it, though. Oh, and we've got a charging dock for this as well, which is great. The one thing I guess you could say is a strike against it is because the battery isn't removable, at least not, not without like opening it up. I guess it might be difficult if you, if it broke or if it, ran dry, which batteries eventually do. It could be hard to replace. Might be doable though. You just, if you had screwdrivers and things, you might be able to get a replacement. Not sure. They are afraid of ghosts. It is pretty, honestly, it's got a good atmosphere so far. I've been making a lot of jokes and things, but it is quite spooky. And I think it will get more that way as I get into like more and more dangerous ghosts. Because for quite a while, I got used to the fact that, Oh yeah, they're really slow. They're not much of a threat. Then that last one we had, he took a lot more damage and he kept jumping on me. Yeah, yeah, I think it's definitely shaping up, and we're so early in as well. An old kimono Hansa. How much is an old kimono? Do I want to look over my file? I think I do. We'll see if there's anything that we haven't already read, and we'll just flick through the ones we have, so that they're like, locked down. Yeah, we know this one. Exactly, AC. The Ghost did 1-0 Japan. I remember hearing that they are kind of... Ghosts are very big in Japanese culture, actually. I don't remember where I heard this. I think it might have been some documentary about the Japanese during the war. And it was saying how they believed like the ghosts of all their ancestors were with them, and like just in day-to-day life, and they literally like it sounds ridiculous. You'd have people like pouring out a drink for the ghosts to have, and it's just that they're always there. Not always necessarily like in a bad way, but like just always there. Okay, we read that one. And we just read that. Akamine, yeah, I think we read those. It's good to get the new thing off the nose so I know what I've seen and not. And we have this, which is curious. Wait, did they? I sometimes I don't know if you're joking or not, but I can actually believe that they would have done, to be honest. Because they were genuinely, they didn't... They took those very fucking seriously, so I can imagine that would be quite a powerful tactic. Oh, they did it in Vietnam as well. You can see how like rumors and things would spread, and like, if you actually you were genuinely thought you heard ghostly voices and things. Although, who did they get? Did they get an American to like do a Japanese voice? I guess they must have got a Japanese person to do it, or it would just fall flat. I mean, if you had an American doing a really dodgy voice going, I am Ghost, you give up your gun, yes. Oh, I can believe it. I can believe it. Oh, only Vietnam. I could honestly, I would not be surprised if you said they did it in Japan as well. Honestly, I'm probably more surprised in Vietnam because I didn't know they were all into ghosts and things as well. So that has got to be some kind of puzzle. Do we have any more scraps? Mostly camera stuff. Oh yeah, oral history, quite sus. 5 gods, bad omens, the body being torn up. Oh yeah, and that bit that was about him being 42. Which I still find ridiculous, because he looked far older than that. High quality AC. High quality. AC Haver. AC Haver. Pretty good name for it as well. Quite high quality, actually. Okay. And then we have this. Yeah, 42. Really? 42. And the fucking rest. Jesus Christ. He's like one of those women that like I'm 20 years old or something. It's like 42. Yeah. Cool story, bro. I mean, fuck me. He looks ancient. Yeah, woman. I think that's the rope man, isn't it? Oh, wow. Is it a man going, you give up your weapons, yes? Oh, Americans big and strong, we cannot possibly win. Give up your guns. This is Ancestor calling back. I mean, maybe they had an actual like Vietnamese person. I would hope they did. I'm gonna have to listen to that. Ooh. Oh, I guess we protect our pictures, whatever that even means. That has no score, so I'm going to say we don't protect that one and we just remove that. Man in closet. That one is getting used as a... that one's getting used as a reactor. Let's take a screenshot of that. There we go. Oh, take another one just in case that comes in useful. They spent weeks recording eerie sounds and altered voices, which acted in roles of slain Viet Cong soldiers. Ah, they brought in South Vietnamese ones. Ah, it would have been pretty. It would have been a bit of a poor show if they just did funny accent and. Somehow, I don't think it would have been very convincing then. Honestly, I can picture that kind of thing. I should. Honestly, I'm thinking of it in a very general purpose way though. Like anytime someone's just trying to give me shit, just no context whatsoever, just man in closet. Okay, that has no scores, which is weird because there's clearly a ghost there. But if it doesn't have the score, it doesn't have the score. We will delete you. I still don't know what protect means as well. I hope I'm not like spending money on these or something. Maybe I'm actually saving them just to look back at them. It seems unlikely, but... Wow, she was high value. Oh, high quality. Okay, their day of being protected. Did we already save here? I guess it won't hurt to do it again, just in case. Oh, we only have 3. That seems very limited, but eh. Right. What is the time? It is 6:39 here. I think we'll do a little bit more. And I think we'll call it. I won't go too long today. Actually, my dad's birthday today. So I don't want to take the piss, really. Like, taking ages to come down for dinner and all that. He is high quality, by the way. Very high quality. I mean, I'm sure I've told this story a whole load of times, but the mic that I'm using was passed down from him. Nothing really fancy, just an old one he had laying around. And even though I could upgrade, I could probably drop like 100 or 200 for a really good, incredible mic. Kind of don't wanna. Kind of tickles me, using this and getting pretty good results. So we had loads of doors to go here. Was this where we came from? It might have been. I'm not sure it was, No, it couldn't have been. I wouldn't have missed that. Type 37, that's the powerful stuff.
I didn't want to go. My instincts told me not to.
She didn't want to go, and her instincts told her not to. Okay, then.
There are rock marks on my body. Just like Koji.
There are several pieces of paper on the floor. Looks like part of a notebook. August 27th. The more I find out about Himuro Mansion, the creepier it gets. I'm sure it's the perfect subject matter for Mr. Takamine's next book, but to be perfectly honest, I don't like this assignment one bit. It gives me a bad feeling. There's no way I want to go to that mansion. But it's my job, right? I guess I'll have to go. And I wouldn't want to waste the chance to work with Mr. Takamine just because of a little bit of uneasiness either. It doesn't help I have this sixth sense for the supernatural either. There's such a thing as knowing too much sometimes. Quite voodoo. The same size as the first floor hallway mirror. What did the woman in the mirror mean? We might ever know. Oh, this goes somewhere. Okay, this actually might open up to things, so maybe we want to back up a bit. Suddenly the map's getting a bit bigger. Movement is quite slight. So you go up very slowly up the stairs, and then if I hold that quick. The air outside is damp. It looks like there's a thick fog. See, camera angles like this, that just adds to the vibe. You just can't get that when the camera's just glued to your ass instead. There was a sussy vent here. Oh no, that's a light. It's not a vent. Yeah, we're probably going to go and save and wrap it up in a moment. The door is stuck fast. I tried pulling on it, but it wouldn't budge. Terrible fortune. Yeah, we'll go back here. There was a balcony-looking thing, which I thought might close behind us. But the more I look at that area, that feels more like the main area to go. There's something in the dark. Moonlight lights the atrium dimly. Maybe the owners used to watch the moon from here. Also, would that be atrium, atrium, atrium? Again, one of those words that you don't really find yourself using very often. The moon lights the atrium dimly through the fog. Fog? Fog? Like that hit classic game, Silent Hill. Ooh. Ah. Heather. Heather. Looks like we sent us bread there as well. Great fortune. So that one, see when I talk about places that don't lead anywhere, that's exactly what I mean. Like ones where it's just going, nothing deeper than that. It just is what it is. And you don't have to worry about, oh, the door's gonna shut behind you, you're gonna, you won't be able to go back, you won't be able to loot, that sort of thing. We're gonna save. And, oh, actually, that's the wrong way. We'll take a brief look at what I'll be doing next. Also, I just saw something there as I came in. Perhaps I should look around at my camera more. Whoa! A stone mirror. This looks valuable. Imagine if we missed that. A beautiful stone polished to a mirror-like finish. It possesses strange powers. Such as? Well, that has strange powers, apparently. Oh, high quality, Jade. High quality. This game has a lot of, like, you take so many pictures of ghosts and that kind of thing. Also, high quality, Jade. High quality. Jade Heather, Jade Heather, Jade Heather. I'm probably going to wrap up quite soon, which I hate to go just as you're here. But I'll stay a little longer. High quality. Have you had work today, or do they not make you work on the Sundays? And how are you doing? Heather? Claudia Fortune? Yeah, it goes to show that you have a really know a gun. You can have a really tell. So high quality gun. And oh, and high quality Jade. Jade Heather. Jade Heather. So many Heathers in the chat. Heathers everywhere. Strangling entrance. Okay. Funny, we've been streaming 3.5 hours. There's only an hour and a half of gameplay, so I reloaded a little bit. Now that I have a save there, I guess it's not too risky for me to check what the deal is with these tapes. See, I thought that they were items that could be used to do something, but I think they are actually maybe files of a sort. A protective spirit dwells inside. What does that even mean? What does it do? A gun is very heavy.
September 9th, 5:40 p.m. The mansion was nowhere to be seen on the map, so we finally had to ask the locals how to find it. They told us that Himuro Mansion had been empty for several decades now. The same ones who told us where it was also warned us not to come here, which was quite disconcerting.
Well, you don't say. Right. Tape 2.
September 9th, 9:40 p.m. It seemed dangerous to walk through the mountain at night, so we decided to spend the night here and continue our work. I've been through several rooms already. Unlike the exterior, the interior is still in quite good shape. A little earlier, I thought I saw a white, shadowy figure of a woman in the hallway near the entrance. I'll keep track of such sightings and publish them in a later account.
He sounds a bit, I don't know, he's going quite slowly and almost like he's sort of reading something off a bit of paper. We have different types of film that do more damage. And our final tape, I wonder if this logs these to a file somewhere as well.
September 10th, 10:20 a.m. We discovered some disturbing photos in a chest of drawers. Could these be the folklorist's children mentioned in Koji's notes? The photo is quite old and shows some kids playing tag. In the corner of the photo, there's a faint image of a young girl in a white kimono. Her finger is pointed this way, and her eyes look as if she's making some silent accusation.
Okay, let's see. Did they log those? I don't think they did. That's okay. See, I wasn't sure if those were like files or some sort of, maybe they had some use. I wasn't really sure. Oh, this keeps the date. And, yeah, 3rd of November. And this goes to show that you have a know. And can have a tell. Right. Seems pointless, but I am going to make another save just so that it recognizes that we've listened to them. And where will we be going next stream on this? I will have a little look at that. So over there is the balcony. We've can we zoom? No. Okay. Well, yeah, anyway, the balcony's there. I think we'll be going this way, which is just ahead. Did that open? Oh yeah, it did, but there was nothing there. It was just a closet. We have a door here, I think. Stuck fast. So in the next part we go down here.
for you. Wait.
Cliffhanger. Yeah. I like doing that. Yeah. If you want to see what happens next, it'll be in the next part. Which will be next Sunday, I suppose. Yeah, in the meantime. In the meantime, it's one way to get people very early for the next part. In the meantime, it is Monday tomorrow. I guess that's a day off for me. Now that I've got this new controller, I guess I should record another playthrough at some point as well. Because it's much quieter, the buttons. Much quieter. Like, yeah, it's hard to test, really, to demonstrate, but it's a lot. Yeah, I should do. But anyway, as for what's live, Tuesday is Resident Evil 8. Wednesday will be Parasite Eve 2. Thursday is Phasmophobia with the great Jade Have a Nightfall. She is high quality. Have. Friday, I think, is clear. Saturday is Fallout 2. And yeah, Sunday we return to this. I feel almost like I'm missing something. It feels like there's more clear days than there were before. Yeah. Maybe I will get recording some sort of game in the meantime. We never know. But yeah, I've had a really good time. Again, to sum up, like, my few critiques of the game, really, I don't like that the sticks are swapped when you're taking photos. Like, you aim with the left stick and move with the right in that. That's kind of par for the course of an old game. You often really you would aim with a left stick, but it feels very odd doing that today. So many games since have drummed that into me that you aim with the right. Other than that, some minor quirks of the controls. And it triggers my OCD a bit when I miss a ghost, because sometimes they appear for a split second, and it's so easy to not get the photo, and then you don't get the points and all that. But it is what it is. Other than that, though, good atmosphere. I am feeling it so far. And I can see how it could shape up to be better as well, because now I'm starting to get tougher ghosts and meaner ones, and eventually I'll start running out of film and other things come into play, and yeah, it should be good. I do appreciate you all being here, and I will see you all around. High quality. Have a.